start with popping in our red pepper flakes. See, I like a lot of red pepper flakes personally, and you can purchase all the ingredients found below in our shop down below. Now, let's go in with some olive oil. Extra virgin, or you can also use peanut oil, your oil of choice, of course. We're making and starting with our chili oil. I personally like a lot of chili oil in my ramen, and we're gonna be doing 2 packs of ramen, which is 4 servings, because 1 pack of ramen is 2 servings. There, that should do it. We might as well finish her off, actually. Here we go. And we're gonna be using these bamboo chopsticks to cook our meal today. You guys ever cook with chopsticks? This is one of my first times. And of course, we're gonna be cooking our ramen with egg, my new favorite obsession. Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Hey Daniel, welcome back to the show, buddy. Hey guys, feel free to donate to our charity. We are feeding the homeless. You can cash out $ChocolateSugi, or you can also leave a gift or a super chat. It goes to a good cause, guys. Thank you. And we are cooking beef ramen today. What's your fave addition to add to your ramen? Are you more of a cheese, tofu? I'm so curious. Let me think. Do you guys like to add shrimp? Eggs, okay. And we just want just enough chili oil to eat. Do you guys like pork belly in your ramen? Okay, sorry for that, guys. We're back. Okay, before our peppercorns get too dark, we just want to pop in our eggs. But be careful when you pop it in. Oh my gosh. Oh, crud. Sorry. Let's sprinkle some black pepper in our chili oil. We've turned up our heat. Hit that like button, guys, please, and thank you. Somebody asked in our last stream, why do Americans love we love bottled water because our water's messed up here. Look up Flint, Michigan, and what happened there, buddy. Wait, what's going on in the chat? What's up? What's up? Daniel B's the sports. I don't see Daniel in the chat. Oh, I see Daniel. Yeah, he is very supportive. You guys think we should mod Dan? The eggs is in water. They're asking, are the eggs in water or oil? It's water and oil. We cooked the eggs in chili, in homemade chili oil. We fried our eggs in homemade chili oil, and now we're about to cook our ramen. We're gonna mod you, Daniel. Thank you for showing love to the show. We have foodies and mods in the chat vouching for you, so there you go. We're low-key like poaching the egg. This is barely heating up. Wow, Daniel, you're still in the chat. Daniel said thanks. Like, subscribe. Daniel's been in the chat 16 minutes. Appreciate you, buddy. Daniel said, I want to see what you're cooking, Sugi. Okay, there, I don't know. It looks like the heat's going up a little bit. Oh my goodness! I walk away to change the camera to a Shane Dawson conspiracy, and that happens. I apologize. I'm no more walking away, and no longer walking away. There we go. We turned off the oven, turned it back on. Looks like we're getting some bubbles. We're getting some motion, guys. I said I'm not going to walk away, and I'm not. Let's go, bubble, bubble, bubble. I'm starving. Bubble, I should say boil. The reason I'm not picking up the egg so much is because I haven't decided if I want to cook the yolk yet. I don't like the yolk, but it does kind of make it taste like chicken noodle soup a little bit. I don't want to know. I don't, in my opinion, I don't know if I want it to taste like that due to the fact that this is going to be a beef ramen that we're making. Anyways, so I don't know if I want to preserve the yolk because you can see that there's still an uncracked yolk there. Yes, this is a broth. Okay, we're boiling, we're boiling, we're boiling. Here's the star of the show. Hey Daniel, how long have you been watching the show? Okay, we're gonna crack this one. Oh my gosh, thank you for the gifts, Rich. Rich always comes in the chat leaving gifts. God bless you, Rich. I always know Rich is gonna come in the chat, leave a gift to donate to our charity. Thank you guys. Whenever you leave a gift, it goes directly to our charity. Hey guys, let's get 200 gifts. Let's get a clapping seal in the chat. Here we go. Now we're gonna add the real star of the show. Yum. Hey, Kathy. Hi, guys. Okay, we're gonna go eat outside because that's just what we do as of late. Okay. Why do they keep saying all those words?
So tell us about the spa day.
Okay.
Oops. So my thing is, everywhere I go, I love to visit a cemetery. I just think how
Oh my goodness,
people
like a
treat
whole
their
booger on my
dead really
face.
shows how civilized.
Oh my goodness, so embarrassing.
Nobody here ever died? I did. Yeah, sometimes. At birth, a couple times. I feel like it's like a horrible thing. Like when I went to those surgeries, and them to say to my mom, "We don't know."
Okay, let's go.
Sorry. If somebody said, "Don't cook it," I don't know if she can make it.
Okay, Michelle,
Child.
listening to this silliness.
Yeah. Yes. Your life changes. It does. And God accept death, but I'm really scared of death. I've had 13 surgeries involving silicone. And it was traumatizing to me. If you're later was some stupid that you did to yourself.
Okay.
And you watch your mama in tears.
Do you know my Waffle House no more?
But now I see things a whole lot.
Do you
I remember things.
Oh, is this Gabby from work? Gabby, is this you from work? What am I making? I'm making Roman numerals. And I have like water and everything under my armpit because we're gonna go eat outside. Okay, I shouldn't even say we're making. We made Roman numerals. Tough hat, bro. Oh, thanks, car guy. Oh, what? Everyone being nice today. I'll take it. Everybody is hanging out where I wanted to eat. Literally, everybody. There's like a whole fiesta where I was gonna go eat. I'm too shy for that. So we're gonna go eat over here. Hey OG, bro, I feel like you're never in the show anymore. I miss you heavy. I miss you heavy. Yeah, they're using the table. I don't want to go over there. Hi guys. I'm tired. As HE double hockey sticks.
So tell us about the spa day.
Not until we hear about the cemetery.
So my thing is, everywhere I go, I love to visit a cemetery. I just think how people treat their dead really shows how civilized the place is.
Look at Kay's face.
No, nobody here almost ever died. I did.
Yeah.
A couple times.
At birth, a couple times.
I feel like it's like a horrible thing. Like when I went to those surgeries and them say to my mom, we don't know. Sorry.
Favorite this
Your
isn't
mother. I'll let you
indicated.
make it. Your
Uh,
child. And you watch it.
Yeah. Yes.
Your life changes.
It does.
And
Yeah,
God
Brielle.
accept them.
Is
But
this
I'm
you from
really
work?
scared of them. I've had 13 surgeries involving silicone. And that was
Thank you.
traumatizing to me. If you're laying
They
over
like do
some
your
stupid
content. They
that
like
you did to yourself,
have a
and
little
you watch your
audience.
mama in tears, and you watch your son embarrassed and in tears, you know. But now I see things a whole lot different. I remember laying in a
I just
hospital
splashed
bed.
myself in the face.
I remember everybody coming around had lost too much blood, and I just remember praying and just saying, please, I made a stupid mistake. Please, please,
Stay.
please let me stay. You know, let me stay here. I've never seen you in such a happy place. Girl, you came to life. Like literally, no pun intended. And you know, latching onto that
And
man.
yes, I do
child,
still work at the Waffle House.
The man said his wife was dead to him. They said he's going through a divorce. Okay. We laid that to rest.
Oh my God. I'm so tired of everybody talking about who's sleeping with whose husband. And they were saying that I was sleeping with someone's husband, 50 Cent. What happened? Show up.
That's a bone we don't want to carry back. No, honey. Stay out of people's squat.
Rachel, how are you feeling about your next spin around the sun?
That's everybody's New Year. So I like to really sit down and sort of, you know, do my planning. Of course, with children, there's so much going on. So
How's co-parenting with Apollo?
he and I, we talk when we need to talk or have to talk.
Was it hard for you to start dating after that divorce?
I really did.
Wow.
You know, so I've only really had, I guess, 2 boyfriends in those 7 years. Like, you know how some women, they jump into quick relationships. I'm not that girl.
Ain't no way. I see it all, the most sexy wigs, sexy tight clothes. Somebody in between them thighs. We just don't know who it is.
Hi. Hey, Justin, how are you?
You guys remember this, but there was this thing that happened in Miami where people allegedly saw this 10-foot tall alien shadow figure, and it was really scary. Everybody freaked out. So just check out this. Jared saying you can't
He said, don't eat that. It's gonna glue to your arteries. Well, they're my arteries. My body, my choice.
Because I had never been more excited about a conspiracy in my life. When I was planning this with Spencer, we've been like planning this episode all week, and it was like every day, more and more shit started happening, more and more theories started popping up. Sandy even has theories. Like you came to the table and you were like, I got shit to say. So
Yeah, I started telling Jared, and he said, please stop talking, save it for conspiracy.
do you have any theories today?
Yes. Wait till the end of
Right. And Jared has. This is a theory you guys have been asking us to talk about. We actually have dived into it previously, but Jared's gonna really dive into I would say one of the biggest theories of all time. Near the end of the show, it's kind of wrap everything up.
Yes.
All the theories are kind of remotely involved with it.
I would say most theories happening right now. Very excited to get into it.
Excited.
Sandy is like mind blowing.
I cannot wait.
Just saying.
I can't even imagine what it's about.
I mean, you
Give us a
know,
little hint, like
Category one, teaser.
Give us a beauty, lifestyle,
this is next
curls.
level,
Whoa, next level. Okay, good start.
and I just want to leave it at that.
Okay. Whoa. It's one of those where just one word.
Whoa,
given
whoa,
away
hornet.
possibly. She's keeping it.
Hornet.
Yeah.
Alright, well, here we go. Let's get into it. But before
There's
we
a
do,
big
once
hornet
again,
on the
these are just
tripod.
theories. These are facts, and we don't necessarily believe some of these theories. We
I
are
don't know
not
what
trying
to
to get
do.
sued or silenced or any of that.
That's a show motto.
I love life.
Yeah.
So if that wasn't me. You know what I mean?
We believe what you believe. No, we don't.
Here we go. You might be wondering why I'm wearing a
There's a
scarf.
hornet on the
Coach.
tripod.
Feels like we're in one of those
What
shared groups.
do
It's like
I
you log in
do?
3 minutes. And then the alarm will go off.
So this is
I'm gonna
not
attack it
actually
with the
theory I'm about to talk
chopsticks.
about. This is for a theory a little bit later.
It
This is
didn't
going to be
move.
something we're testing, and I'm
It
very
doesn't
excited
care if we
because
hit it,
I
so I'm
am
gonna try to hit it
pretty
with my
sure
chancla.
that I'm right about this. But before we get to that, this might also remind you of something else. Does it remind you?
Okay,
of
it
this?
recognized the
That's
chancla.
right. Our first theory is sports fake. Let me explain. I have never in my life been more fascinated and more gripped to a conspiracy than this. And I know that sounds crazy. Why would I give a fuck about sports when I never have before? I can't even tell you a team name. Put a gun to my head. Do it.
No way. You know it's even
The Spiders.
I'm sure somewhere, maybe.
I'm the gayest girl out here, and I can tell you a sports team, the Broncos.
He did one not from Colorado or LA.
Yeah.
Or LA, shit, the St. Louis Rams.
Okay.
No, they don't exist anymore.
He's wearing too much. I gotta change that channel.
This button is one of the scariest on the internet because when you press it, it changes everything. You stop being a viewer. You
We're
become
eating Roman
a creator.
numerals.
Now I know that thought is both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. So today, I'll walk you through exactly how to turn that fear into your very first YouTube upload. Everyone overthinks their first video idea when they're essentially starting with nothing. And I get it. When 20 million videos are being uploaded to YouTube every single day, it feels like everything's been done already. But that's the trap of the new creator. Your first video doesn't need to be unique, but it does need to be clear. And the good news is, you're not starting from scratch. Some creator out there has probably already made something very, very similar. Yeah. And your job is to find out what worked and make it your own. And here is how you're going to do it. Through some very simple arts and crafts. The topic is the video idea, what you're going to talk about. The format is how you're going to deliver that topic through a review, a vlog, whatever suits your skills best. And the angle is your unique twist that's going to make this video topic, this video format, truly yours. For example, let's say you're a tech channel and you have the latest iPhone. Instead of a fairly generic title such as iPhone 17 review that
Chug the juice. You just took me out of it. I was in it. I was in there. And you took me out of there. Hit the like button, please. Get 20 likes, guys. Get a spoon. I will not get a spoon. This works just as well.
every creator's going to be using. Why not go with, I tried the iPhone 17 for a week, and this one thing surprised me.
Eating outside, out of the pan, big back activity. You know what?
Essentially,
It just may be a little bit big back activity. It just may be, but I wanted to eat outside by the pool, but they were having like this they were having a fiesta.
And this allows you to put forward your
And I didn't want to interrupt, I didn't want to I didn't want to interrupt the L fiesta. No, I didn't want to interrupt L fiesta. If you know, you
This
know.
example, the video is performing 12 times better than average.
I will not
for
get
the
a
channel,
spoon,
which is
but I
pretty
will.
damn impressive. If you don't have it yet, just sign up to vidIQ for free and install the browser extension. Once you've installed it, you'll see this outlier score, whether it be good or bad, on pretty much every YouTube video. And the higher the number is, the more solid that proof of concept is. And you can go really deep with this tool AI-powered web application. Type in the topic you want to research, add filters such as channels under 10,000 subscribers, just like you, and then reveal hidden gems that are making big outlier videos. Would you know it, that same video idea has come up again. But before you get your camera and start filming, we need to stop for a second. Something that's very important for you to do in this podcast is simplify everything. So now that you have this idea, let's run it through a simple checklist. First of all, is it feasible? Do you actually have the skills and the equipment to film this video idea? Secondly, is there demand? Does it solve a problem or spark curiosity? Thirdly, can you add something personal or different to the idea? And finally, are you genuinely excited to make it? Now, if you are nodding yes to all of these
Hey, let's get
questions,
15
then
likes, guys. Let's get up to 15 more
congratulations.
likes.
That is the green light to proceed.
Here's what I'm gonna say. We're building a chocolate factory. Yes, we are. We're building a chocolate factory, and I don't want to hear anything about it.
So to get your YouTube journey on the launch mode, don't wait for the best idea to fall into the start. That is just the beginning. Think of this. The entire process of making that first YouTube lens. I know that you probably
Yeah, that was a little too powerful. That was like the packet seasoning. That was the packet seasoning. Oh! We don't have to go get candy. We have ice cream and cookie dog. Excuse my language. We have ice cream and cookie doge. I did not sleep well last night, and I can't complain about it because I've just got to get myself into a better position. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. I did not sleep well last night, but we're going to fix that tonight. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fry some cookie dough. Yes, think about that. Hey, Andrea. I look so tired. Or do I look refreshed? Either way, I look crazy. Well, try it inward, because God woke you up inward. Fry the cookie dough. Okay, we'll fry the cookie. I think we should. I like that idea. Let's fry the cookie. With butter, though. We'll fry it with butter. What do you think? Kathy, I love you so much for watching. Do you remember when you sent when you sent a Cash App a long time ago? Bless you. Okay, guys, sorry for doing that. Let's go get some ice cream and stuff. I'm so hungry. He said HE double hockey sticks. Yes. Give me some cookie. Okay, I'll give you some cookie. How much cookie? How about this? You cash app or donate to our charity. I'll give you some cookie. We're gonna go cook some cookies right now. Kathy says, I've been here 1 year. And we love you for it. We freaking love you for it. Okay, no, like literally, we're gonna go make cookies right now. I just wanted to change the show to something I wanted to watch. There, I want to watch this. Okay, let's go get some ice cream. Do you play Roblox? IDZONT. That would be pronounced I don't. I don't. Does that upset you? Does that upset you? That does upset you. Okay, well, I do have another question. Because you're upset, does that mean that you want to cause physical harm to me or do anything dangerous to me or towards me? Because you're upset, do you want to put hands on me? It's a good question. It's a fair question. Yes, you do want to put hands on me. Well, I'm telling you, I'll give you a run for your money. You ain't swinging on nothing. Kathy. It's such an innocent name, but you want to swing on me, Kathy? You want to swing on me, Kathy? All because I don't play Roblox? Well, Kath. That I'm seeing right now because normally it's a misdemeanor. Because I'm a gentleman, I'll let you get a couple licks in. Hey, Mom, we're all okay. Yes. Is everybody okay? We're better than okay. We're amazing. Oh, my goodness.
This is trespassing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just walk out right there. Where are you coming from? All the way over there? Yeah. Okay.
Go swimming? You go swimming. Y'all gonna learn how to talk to me. Y'all gonna learn how to have some respectable manners up in here.
Okay, let's go ahead and pause there. First of all,
Y'all is finna learn.
nice cop. He also sounds white. Not that I'm seeing the background looks white. It doesn't seem like your son's getting discriminated against.
These words.
Later on in this episode, but interestingly enough, they're being super, super nice to your son. I also should know.
Okay, we're gonna fry some cookie dough.
By the way, you know what he's trying to say. He looks at the cop, what's your badge number? 22, whatever it is. He's taking on this energy of I'm going to do something about this. My mom's going to do something.
Oh yeah, you can swim. Yes, I can swim. See, I knew that was gonna be the next remark. Because of my darker skin complexion, it would be up for debate whether if I could, do it. But you know what? I could take you guys through there. This is the action. I'll take you through there. I can swim. I barely can swim. I was a lifeguard, and trust me, baby, if you were drowning around me, you weren't surviving. Yes, I do swim like a rock. How can you tell? It's hard being black in America. I try not to say stuff like that on the show because this is not a political show. But I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna go there. It is hard being a black man, which is what I am. That's what I is. It's hard being me in America. It's really hard because you can't swim. Imagine what it feels like being me. Oh no, everyone wants to leave. I'm joking, everybody. I'm joking. La 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 la. I'm getting! Get back in here! Okay, let me relax. Let me relax. Let me relax. Let me relax. Let me put on something funny that makes me like. You know what? I'm not Ethiopian. I am not Ethiopian. You guys, should we start a new live stream to do the should we start a new live stream to cook the dang uh do white fish? All right, okay, no, we're gonna cook and we're gonna get out of here because I'm tired of the jokes. This is not a game, guys. This is my life. I am a YouTuber. When you get on here and you say comments like that, you are damaging my business. This is a business. I am a black man, which means this is a black owned business. So when you make those comments, I do not eat, I never do, I don't go raw. I don't go raw. We're gonna eat this protected. We're gonna take this protected. I'm gonna show you guys what that means before you guys get it twisted. I'm gonna show you guys what that means because he said we're gonna eat it raw, and I do not want to promote any raw action over here. We're gonna slap some butter. Yeah, okay, let me just show you because you guys think I'm playing. Like, y'all be thinking I'm playing about some stuff, and I'm not playing. We're about actually to slap. No, listen, because we really about to slap some butter on it, B. We're about to slap some butter on it, B, and y'all don't know me like that. When I when I say we about to slap some butter on that B. What's up, YKB? Sugi remembered me. I used to be a mode. Also, I named used to be Ethiopia Gamer. Oh my goodness, Ethiopia Gamer. You used to be a lover and then you became a mad, depressing hater. We did not miss you. Is that too honest? Is that too honest? Should I lie and say welcome back? You used to be all depressing and stuff, but I'm sure like you were just having a hard time with stuff in life, which and that happens. But hey, you're only allowed back here if you're on some positivity. We don't need just anybody up in here. Be on some nice kindness and welcome back. Welcome back to Chocolate Factory. What's up, Leah? Crane. Yeah, I remember you, Ethiopia Gamer. I know your jaw is dropped. You're like, you remember me? Yeah, I remember your depressing A double S. Excuse my French. Excuse my français. Excuse my fran. How am I? How am I what? How am I doing? Like, how am I so tall? How am I so short? How am I so fat? How am I so blort? Okay, you guys are all gonna unsubscribe and hate me because why do I feel like being annoying? I'm done being annoying. I'm done. Okay, we're gonna fry some cookie dough. Yep, we're frying some cookie dough. I'm not about to play. I said we're about to slap some butter on here, and butter will be slapped. Mm-hmm. Butter is being slapped on. Excuse me if I moan. I just get, you know what I mean, like a little, like excited. Excuse my French. Excited is a French word, isn't it? Yes, it is. They say that word in France. How am I? I'm amazing. How am I doing? Oh my goodness. How am I doing what? How am I putting this butter up in here? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh. Okay, sorry, I'm not trying to be loud. I just got excited. Okay. Okay, I was debating on whether we should do this with chopsticks. Should we change to chopstick, guys? We are the world. We are the children. We are the make a better day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. How are you doing, as in, how are you feeling today? Oh my goodness, you guys are so patient. Okay, well, since you're asking, I am feeling very hungry. Thank you for asking. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna open this. I don't. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna try to open this bee with a chopstick, and I'm really hoping. Oh my goodness, okay, that kind of worked. We have a chopstick through her. Okay, we're gonna turn down our heat so our butter doesn't. We don't mind a golden butter. Oh my gosh, she worked. She's a queen. She is her. She's that girl. Heat's back up. We gonna squeeze her out. Let's squeeze. Let's squeeze. Let us squeeze. Why am I making cookies in a frying pan? Because I'm an American citizen. And I just felt like this is how we should celebrate today.
Big news! Exciting news. I believe we have a long last
See, I feel like this is enough. What do you guys think?
Within a short period of time after October 7th, Owens began to criticize Israel, something that got her in hot water with her then boss Ben Shapiro, a super Zionist, if you will.
Yeah, that's good.
Always peddling anti-Semitism as video.
Worst cook America? Oh no, because I know you're not talking about me. Because this is the best cook America.
You may be inclined to give Owens credit for this, but I'll explain later that you really shouldn't. Yes, Owens was punished for saying something critical on Israel, which is something that is fundamentally good in the grand scheme of things. But there's a big gap between Owens and other black figures who have historically been scrutinized and vilified and punished for criticizing Israel. Owens is not one of those black voices. White people have always tried to present her as such. But to black people, Owens is a buffoon that rarely, if ever, has been taken seriously, especially when it's very obvious to us that Owens is not good.
Finish his response. God is good. God is good. Amen.
Yo, sick, Sugi, look at your teeth. The gap is so wide it brings to mind how Moses parted the seas. Am I cooking?
But we do have to address her anti-Israel stance, her America First anti-Zionism, and recognize that it is
She said that was because your goal was 10K subs, but we went off topic and started to lose subscribers. I was kind of mad because we were at peak views at the moment. Well, at the end of the day, I learned quickly that our YouTube business is not going to be about chasing subscribers. We're building a company, we're building a chocolate factory. So whether we have 10,000 subscribers or we go back down to 1,000 subscribers, we are building customers. You understand what I'm saying? We need 1,000 true subscribers. Our goal is still 10,000, but we'll get there.
When it comes to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, I have seen every single person, including myself, condemn what happened on October 7th, who would not condemn innocent Israelis dying. But if you then say that it is also sad when an innocent Palestinian child dies, suddenly this is pro-Hamas, or you need to say, even when you're talking about how sad it is that a child dies, you need to butt in that statement by saying, but that child is a human shield.
Here, Owens says that she doesn't endorse Hamas the same way that she doesn't endorse defunding the police, presenting them both as common sense stances to take. In the same breath, saying she doesn't desire police brutality, nor does she want to see dead Palestinian children. From a normie and non-radical, non-critical perspective, who can argue with the way she's presenting this? No one wants to see police brutality. No one wants to see dead children. However, we have more than enough evidence, both historically and academically, to show that policing, as it exists in America, unchanged, will never not lead to police brutality. It is woven into the DNA.
Okay, would you guys smash? What do you guys think? Would you eat?
I already made a video about it. I'll leave it in the description. But as for Hamas, while I think it's simple to say we don't desire for anyone to be killed on October 7th, especially young people that are concerned, you also have to recognize that regardless of any rightful criticism of Hamas's tactics, they don't exist in a vacuum, nor did they magically appear on October 7th to launch that attack. Hamas was the last entity left actively fighting against the violent repression of Israel. And to me, that puts them more in the vein of Haitian rebels when they freed themselves from slavery, or the Mau Mau rebels of Kenya, or even Nat Turner's slave rebellion. All involve similar acts of violence, but not senseless violence. It's more accurate to say that that was decolonial violence in the name of liberation and decolonization. And decolonization tends to be a violent endeavor, no matter who does it or where it happens. And if you don't acknowledge the righteousness of anti-colonial violence, then it's similar to saying all lives matter when people say Black Lives Matter. And this is pretty consistent whenever the American right tries to address oppressed people in any meaningful way.
History be like, you know, Palestinian nationalism is rooted in Nazism. It's anti-Semitic to want a Palestinian state that is for the Palestinian people. And I'm watching these videos, right? I'm going crazy. Right? I'd be like, wow, have any of you guys read France Monon? Like, no. Did the Algerians not have a right to resist the French occupiers? Did they not have the right to use violence against people just massacred? If you watch or
Palestinian liberation. And this is important because since and before the 2024 election, the plight of Palestinians has often been pitted against the plight of Black Americans and insidious and unproductive ways. After Kamala Harris lost the presidency, there was a social media backlash from many Black Americans against the pro-Palestinian movement that was really just disappointing for me to watch. And I say that as a person that did hold my nose and vote for Kamala Harris. The presidential election was a legitimate no-win situation, so I could forgive the heightened emotions a lot of Black folks had as
Smash it with the spatula and flip it.
However, a year later, the
I'm trying. I'm trying not to do dishes.
Crockett ran in the Senate primary.
You right though. You right.
And Crockett, who at the time had received no AIPAC money, still refused to budge on sending aid to Israel, knowing that this was a hard-line issue for a lot of her voters.
That supplemental package was for defensive help to Israel, as well as it was for money for Gaza, it was for money for Taiwan, it was also money for Haiti. And so, yes, I voted for it.
This eventually led to her losing to Talarico, who wasn't that much better, but at least presented himself as amenable to refusing aid to Israel. However, in the aftermath of even that, a year later, there's still this sense of bitterness amongst Black liberals. What makes this race interesting is that it typifies a unique and insidious strategy from pro-Israel factions within the Democratic Party and the government to frontline Black politicians as proponents for Israel, pitting Black issues against the ongoing support of the genocide of Palestinians, as if we can't address both. Crockett, along with Hakeem Jeffries, Jim Clyburn, and Cory Booker, are all these Black stars within the Democratic Party that have been trotted out to try to bait and switch Black needs for Israeli support. And this is not a new phenomenon. It ties to a long-standing tradition by Zionists to support social movements from others in exchange for being allowed to oppress people at home. Martin Luther King even seemingly sided with Israel and Zionism during his heyday, often repeating similar talking points that we hear today.
The whole world will see that Israel must exist and has the right to exist and is one of the great outposts of democracy in the world.
There's even an essay attributed to King titled A Letter to an Anti-Zionist Friend, published suspiciously a year after his death by the ADL, or the Anti-Defamation League, a prominent Israel think tank and lobby. And in this letter, King allegedly pairs the phrase anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. This so-called letter is widely considered fraudulent, and while King was nominally pro-Zionism before he died, it's highly unlikely that he would remain as such as Israel developed into the apartheid state that it would become. And even during King's time, despite the fact that he was being propagandized, he recognized a fissure at the core of Israel and the superpowers that enabled it to exist in the way it did. Following coming from a confirmed speech from the book The Radical King.
SCLC and Dr. King have repeatedly stated that the Middle East problem embodies the related questions of security and development. Israel's right to exist as a state in security is incontestable. At the same time, the great powers have the obligation to recognize that the Arab world is in a state of imposed poverty and backwardness that must threaten peace and harmony. Until a concerted and democratic program of assistance is effected, tensions cannot be relieved.
What's burnt, buddy? What's burnt? Is this potatoes? No, this is a chocolate chip cookie.
Of economic and social development. At the heart of the
We haven't burnt a thing. This ain't even cooked all the way.
American Jewish Congress has stated, American policies have been motivated in no small measure by the desire to protect the $2.5 billion stake which U.S. oil companies have invested in the area. Some Arab feudal rulers have no less concern for oil wealth and neglect the plight of their
Those poor cookies, LOL, stop it. These rich cookies, how about that?
Progressive Arab forces who, in concert with the great powers, recognize that fair and peaceful solutions are the concern of all humanity and must be found.
Poor cookies. These are rich cookies. What you talking about? We're just gonna pop in a little bit more butter. Just a little bit.
Jewish Americans and Black Americans have a complex relationship due to often sharing space in ghettos and urban environments. This has led to American Jews being stalwart allies to
Ah, I made a mess. I have to clean it up.
those times of need being left in a prime position to exploit black people. The ADL is a perfect example of this, as they were key supporters of the civil rights movements of the 50s and 60s, but also engaged in direct targeting against more radical black leaders such as Malcolm X and King's one-time right-hand man Stokely Carmichael, aka Kwame Ture. Malcolm was an anti-Zionist from the beginning, and in particular began to lean much harder into leftist ideology after visiting the Middle East, which refined his critique against Israel.
Did the Zionists have the legal or moral right to invade Arab Palestine, uproot Arab citizens from their homes, and seize all Arab property for themselves, just based on the religious claim that their forefathers lived there thousands of years ago? Only 1,000 years ago, the Moors lived in Spain. Would this give the Moors of today the legal or moral right to invade the Iberian Peninsula, drive out its Spanish citizens, and then set up a new Moroccan nation where Spain used to be, as the European Zionists have done to our Arab brothers and sisters in Palestine? In short, the Zionist argument to justify Israel's current occupation of Arab Palestine has no intelligent or legal basis in history, not even in their own religion. Where's their Messiah?
She says, even when things get messy on camera, you have to respect his consistency and drive. Thank you. Have you been seeing our uploads? We just hit 1,000 shows. We're about to hit a couple more milestones. We're about to hit 1,000 long form videos here in about 15 more uploads in the time of this filming. We've also just hit 1.9 million views on our YouTube show. Like, holy guacamole, foodies.
Therefore, we changed our self-definitions. We said that we are not only revolutionary nationalists, that is, nationalists who want revolutionary changes in everything, including the economic system, the oppression.
Butter is not your savior. What is you talking about? The Lord is my savior. Period. Second off, yes it is. You can never have too much butter.
You know, I come out of the black radical tradition.
What do you mean the butter's not going to save it? The goal was actually to make it into smaller cookies, but I got lazy and then tried to make it into cookies, then got lazy again. We won't be lazy, but might as well be honest.
And so that black internationalist tradition that understood the relationship of us here to them there, whoever us and them is, was important. The need for solidarity, not just as a kind of ethical gesture, but as a political strategy, and as part of an end goal, a political telos that said that we're not just going to replicate the nation building that Europe does, but we're going to try to world make. We're going to try to make something bigger and better and richer, more fair, more humane, more just, more democratic. That's the tradition that birthed me, and so for me, there was no way that I could be in this tradition and not be critical of what was happening in Palestine.
This sense of solidarity hasn't always been perfect or without consequences for black people. There have always been consequences, even in the micro. Believe it or not, I lost my first ever teaching job way back in 2007 because I implied that Israel was an apartheid state while teaching an English class. All I did was show videos that were readily available in our school library. One video was a promotional video for tourism in Israel. One was a video looking at the plight of Palestinians in Gaza. Neither of them were all that aggressive, and I barely knew enough about the subject to give any significant analysis. I just asked my students to compare and contrast two presentations of the same state, and they naturally were able to identify injustice without
Okay, perfect. I love that like slightly burnt cookie smell. Oh, I love that. Okay, we're done. We have completed. I love that. That's gonna go so good with the ice cream.
Simple. Look, I love this detail. Really knows how to throw stuff
Pour
together.
milk in it and eat it. We're gonna put it with ice cream. You should just eat them raw. Hitting 1.2 million views is proof that you can have drive to make something huge happen. Yes! And by the way, we're at 1.9. I'm not trying to be a little shoot, a little booger, but it's all because of you guys.
You know what I mean? What are we doing this weekend? Okay, so there's big news in the talk show world. Ellen is leaving. All right. She says she's done. That looks like a real good smile right there. Kind of like, no, that's a cross between Stevie J and Ellen right there. All right, take a look.
Okay, let's go eat.
Season 19 is going to be my last season. So, the past 18 years, you have to know, has changed my life.
Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Oh, she says, keep it up, Sugi. Bro, thank you. I remember you from the beginning. I remember you from the beginning. I remember you before we had what? I remember you before we had 200 subscribers. You were there. Thank you. She says, Sugi, now that you've got this massive momentum with 1.9 million views, what is your actual goal or plan on this channel? Okay, so our goal and plan is to become, I want to become an old-time Judy here on YouTube. And we want to build a brand, a whole company, so that 20 years from now, whether it be YouTube, another platform, you guys are still here with us. We're foodies for life. So we've started a new charity, and you can donate to our charity by cash apping $ChocolateSugi, where we are feeding the homeless. So we're feeding the homeless on live as well as building a chocolate factory. Do you recall us mentioning that back in the day, or are you new to the chocolate factory?
Yes. Yeah. I feel good. So anyway, because Thursday's like Little Friday, you know what I mean? What are we doing this weekend? Okay, so there's big news in the talk show world. Ellen is leaving. All right, she says she's done. That looks like a real good smile right there. Kind of like, no, that's a cross between Stevie J and Ellen right there. All right, take a look.
Next season, season 19, is going to be my last season. So, the past 18 years, you have to know, has changed my life. You all have changed my life. And I am forever grateful to all of you for watching, for laughing, for dancing, sometimes crying. 2 years ago, I signed a deal for 3 more years, and I always knew in my heart that season 19 would be my last.
Well, 19 years is a very good run. Congratulations to you, Ellen. Considering all you've been through during those 19 years, including the workplace conditions, which, by the way, I believe she's leaving because of workplace conditions.
Oh my goodness, this tastes so good.
We all in this room know people who worked in them. And people who worked here themselves. Ellen, and here's the thing. I'm glad that you thanked your Ellen fans or whatever you call your nation. But 19 years on TV doesn't change your life. It exposes you for the person that you really are.
take the cookies to the trash just because I mashed up the chocolate chips? I feel bad for your poor wife. Or future wife. The chocolate chips are mashed up, so you're gonna throw this all away? It all tastes the same. You know the chocolate factory plan from the beginning, but you thought it was just a YouTube channel name. No, we're selling cookies, popcorn, and a cookbook. Cookbook is in the process of being made. Cookies, the popcorn and the cookies are also in the process of being made. Where am I living in the US? Mississippi. Hey, thank you for the gift, Leah. Thank you for donating to our charity. Rich, I greatly appreciate you. You've been holding us down, Rich. Thank you for the gift. This is for you. Rich and Leah. Leah and Rich. Have you joined our membership? It will make you rich. If you're a foodie, join our Only Foodies membership. It's only 99 cents. full. I'm full. I'm full. Ah. Ah. I'm full. No. That's a huge dream, man. You definitely need to check out some real factories first to see how they handle the big machinery. The secret to making it in work is creating momentum totally different and creating something totally different. The secret to making it work is creating something totally different, right? Right? So we want to have our own chocolate bar and more is to come. Max and okay, guess what I have in my head? Max and Ruby, do 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 do. Ruby and Max. Hey Shark, leave us our first super chat. We are raising funds to help donate to the homeless. We are gonna be feeding the homeless delicious food. Hey, Ethiopia girl, have you been watching the show for the whole time? Rich, have you been in the show the entire show? Hi, Emma. Zachariah, have you been hitting the hype button on our new show, Zachariah? Sí, delicioso. Did you guys hear him? I think he said estoy, estoy. I got your name wrong. Are you still hosting our fan page? Emma, I'm star amazing. I'm star amazing. That's how amazing I am. You're gonna go do a video today for our fan page. Will you share this on our fan page? Share this show to our fan page. Zach, will you hit the share button right now? I love you too. Hit that like button, Richard. Thank you. We're eating delicious food. You hit the share button. Did you hype our show 3 times? Black man in America. I'm a black man in America. I'm a black man in America. Ah. Yes, best friend? Thank you. Hey guys, please hit the like button, the hype button, and all the buttons. Hit all the buttons. Hit all the buttons, guys. Please, I'm gonna show you my dance. Hit all the buttons. Hit all the buttons. Right now, before I show you my feet, I will show you my toes. If you don't hit the hype button, hit the hype button, or I'm gonna put my toes in here. No, I'm just playing. Hit that hype button or else. Yes, what's your question for me? You have a question for me, I have a question for you. Would you still like to remain manager moderator? Because if so, make sure you're in each video hitting that share button. And no, Zach, I don't smoke. What is you talking about? I have a question for you. When are you going to join our membership? Have I seen DJ? Yeah, DJ was in the stream earlier today. He was in the show earlier today. Talk to him on Discord. Go message DJ on Discord. He'll be there. Message, join our Discord, which is ChocolateSugi Foodies. I'm getting so fat and disgusting. I'm not saying if you're fat, you're disgusting. I'm saying I'm getting fat and disgusting. And I'm not saying just because you're fat, you are disgusting. I'm saying I look disgusting when I am fat. Stop trying to find a problem in everything. I'm allowed to talk about my body, my choice. I'm destroying my body. Yes, the F-R-E-A-K, I am. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, in some ways, life is like how I dreamed of it in some ways. But I've just gotta move the needle in getting our personal lives together. Hey, that's okay if he calls me names. There's nothing insulting with being asked if you're part of the LGBTQIA plus community. There's nothing wrong with asking if I am a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. It's just a question. See? It didn't hurt me one bit. He says, hi, do you remember me? I was cheese basketball. Yes, I do remember you guys. Why do you keep changing your YouTube names? It enrages me. It makes me hot because then I have to remember you. If it came in cheese basketball, I would be like, what? What's up? Welcome back. But because now I have to remember somebody new, I'm like, who is this? Zach, will you message me after the show? We need to talk about the show. We need to get our social medias going. We need to talk about the show. Okay, Foodie? Please talk to me after the show, Foodies. We have started our Only Foodies membership. Zach, I have a question for you. When are you going to join our Only Foodies membership, buddy? We need ya. We made a 99-cent tier because you guys have been asking. We also have a $2.99 option called the Chocolate Factory. And more. We have more coming. Hi guys, last time I saw you, I think you had 500 subs. Shark, are you kidding? Hey Sugi, last time I saw you, you were at, I think, 500 subs. We've gotten 8,000 more subscribers from then. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to the family. Okay, so let me fill you in. Since last time you were here, we're monetized, meaning YouTube pays us, and we're part of the YouTube partner program. So proud of that. And it's all because of you. And I know because you're a moderator then, it still shows you're a moderator now, obviously. But I know because you were a moderator then that you're a supporter, and that means so much for those of you who still come in the show and then you remember me from, granted, we've only been streaming for 6 months now. Just over 6 months, like 2 weeks past 6 months. But it feels like so much, we just have had so much growth together. We've gotten to know each other extenuously, and it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure.
Well, there's a
Oh!
thigh gap scandal going on. You know the thigh gap, that gap between the thighs. It's very difficult to achieve, no matter how much weight you lose. She posted a picture of her on vacation with her family in Italy. And this is supposed to be a picture randomly.
Do you guys hear Wendy Williams talking that talk? Hey DJ, we were just talking about you 40 seconds ago.
Photoshopping is available now on a cell phone. And everybody's doing it. Regular people are doing it. Kim K is notorious for it. Beyonce has become notorious for it. You know, the girl next door to you probably photoshops as well. I don't know that I can Photoshop with my phone. I still got that time of day. If I don't like a picture, I'm not going to put it on my Instagram. You know, and who has time to notice a Photoshop picture all day? You know, would that even occur to you to look at a picture closer to see if it's photoshopped? I think that's more of like a younger generation thing. Like if you're 25 and old, squinting and looking and criticizing.
You're gonna put your email in discretion.
Obsessed with Beyonce and is very, very. This is a grown woman, by the way.
He says, sorry for that. I have been focused on my own success on YouTube. How successful has your YouTube journey been?
I mean, she's devastated. I'm just like, are you serious? Now, maybe if a 9-year-old girl saw this, she'd be upset because, you know, 9-year-olds, their minds are still being shaped, and they believe all the skinniness they see in magazines, and they you know, their mind. But Photoshop, Photoshop. Look, I don't care whether you Photoshop, airbrush, or lipstick. It's all gonna come out in the wash. You know, like when the tape breaks or the DJ passes out, and all of a sudden, listen, and all you know how sometimes that happens, and you're just left to continue to stay on the stage.
You're at almost 500 subscribers, bro. That's no small D. That's huge. Congratulations on all your success. Hey, just so you know, we are building a chocolate factory and you can join our membership by subscribing. I think we're gonna go walk in the park. Yeah, let's go walk in the park. You can join our membership by hitting the join button. So you know we have a 99-cent membership as well as a $2.99 membership called the Chocolate Factory. Our 99-cent membership is called Only Foodies. So yes, we have an Only Foodies membership here on YouTube for 99 cents, Only Foodies for 99 cents, the Chocolate Factory for $2.99, as well as Foodies and Beauties for $9.99. And we are also promoting our exclusive Only Foodies membership. DJ, have you emailed me yet? You already know this ChocolateSugi at gmail.com. That is ChocolateSugi at gmail.com. I can't wait to hear back from you, foodie. Oi! Hey guys, if you would like to stay a moderator, I need to see the shares up right now. We're looking at everything in the chocolate factory. Let's get those shares up. Let's get 5 more shares. Okay, guys, let's get 5 more shares. These are some of our moderator duties. What's up, DJ? Stay tuned for your membership, DJ. I understand that I told you I would gift you a membership once I get my 2-factor authentication figured out here on YouTube. I will be able to gift that membership. It's crazy how much hungrier I thought I was. I wasn't that hungry. Bigfoot? Who you calling Bigfoot? You don't even know my feet are massive. My feet are massive. Massive attack. Hey, Shark, man. Shark sent to get a star. Man, I love spending time with my foodies. This is what I dreamed about all year. Just us. Next thing you know, we'll be fishing. I wanted to be honest with you guys about something. My personal life, it's not going too well. And that's okay. you know? Because I know that it'll all work itself out. It always does. But one thing that I do know is my dedication to you guys is going nowhere. My appreciation for all you guys have done and all continue to do, it's never going anywhere. And like I was mentioning earlier, the goal is to be here for the next 20 to 30 years. I would like to be in the game for the next 40 to 50 years. We're having a career. I want to get myself through college, my kids through college, and my grandkids through college, as well as hiring you foodies and getting you guys to exceptional places where you guys would like to be. Let's get each other to the next steps. What happened to McDonald's in Mandarin? What do you mean by Mandarin? Also, McDonald's, I should probably give her a call right now. She told me I'll start tomorrow, but I've got to give her a call back and make sure that's a go. Because Waffle House, my Waffle House here is remodeling, so I had to transfer, right? And because I had to transfer because of the remodel, but they're supposed to take care of the transfer, but the place that I was transferring to did not want to take me unless they got to keep me the full time. And the person, and then my store didn't want to get rid of me. So who struggles through that? Me. I'm the one who is on nobody's schedule right now because of something that has nothing to do with me. So they had to send me, I had to send them over written information saying that I wasn't going to transfer back to my store, even though I love my store. But it's just business. You guys aren't going to be open. You guys could just call me if you need me. But at the end of the day, it was just kind of like, yo, this place is going to offer me free full time work. Not free. They're going to offer me a full time position, and God knows when our remodeling will be done. That's just how remodeling works. It's all really up in the air. And it was like, yeah, I'll just go with this. And my next step out of here will not be Waffle House, perhaps. Perhaps, right? We're keeping our options open so that way, if it's not Waffle House, it's going to be somewhere else great. You know what I'm saying, foodies? We've got to continue to keep our options open. And I didn't even take anything personally because I had told my boss I need to transfer, and then she didn't even care. Can you men get Mandarin food restaurant? I don't know what you mean, D-roll. Hey Sugi, is it okay if I make an edit of you? I should be done by in 22 hours. Absolutely. Hey, could you post? Could you download and repost this show as well? Let's get our name out there, guys. Repost this show, foodies. Moderators, let's do this thing. Oh, shucks, my hair. Desperately need to do my hair. They said, Diddy is behind you, run. Diddy is behind you, run. You guys are silly. But we're keeping our options open, foodies. Hey, we're going to start a new stream, and we're going to chit-chat, okay, guys? Hey, Shark, have you turned on your post notifications, and have you joined our second channel, Sugi's Chocolate Factory? We're building a chocolate factory. You have subscribed to Sugi's Chocolate Factory? Hey, Shark, have you been seeing our uploads lately? Have you been seeing our uploads? Have you been watching the playback videos? Do you come in the live streams and just don't say anything, or do I miss your comments? I'm just curious. or what we can improve on. You try to check it out now and then. So you literally type in chocolate sugi and to see what we're doing. Oh, it was a Mediterranean, I think. Yeah, the Mediterranean restaurant. I talked to the manager and he was a little not my type of vibe. He was not my type of vibe. He was the type of guy that like kind of looked half good in high school, and now he works at like food service, and they make him feel like he's this big hot shot because he's like kind of half decent looking. And who really cares? But when I talk to him, his nose is up in the air. And sometimes when you go to places like that, remember that was the place that I went where I was really sweaty. But it's 100 degrees out here, so he was just a pompous, arrogant person, and I'm kind of glad I don't work for him. I'm happy to not work for him. I'm starting to not just be picky, but be selective. He says, "What? I'm already subbed, so I don't need to search you up." So you said you haven't been in the show since we had 500 subscribers. So you've been seeing the shows, you just haven't been watching them. I'm just curious on how we can improve, how we can get you to start watching our shows, so I don't miss you for the next 6 months or 5 months. Hey, Liam. DJ said I've been watching since 4K subs. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, the Mediterranean place, the hiring manager just wasn't a guy I would be happy to work for. So we have Waffle House and McDonald's. We just need to get it on their schedule since we have just officially transferred from one Waffle House to another, so we can don't have to pay for Ubers and stuff. I should have a car at the end of this month since my car got stolen. Long story, my car got stolen 3 weeks ago. I've kind of vaguely talked about it a little bit, but I didn't want to talk about it a lot on the channel because I'm really embarrassed about it, and I know I can never not put that out there, but like I said, I've already put it out there, and I might as well just continue to be authentic and honest and not just avoid the freaking elephant in the room because my life has changed irrecoverably. I can't say that word, so I'm not going to, but my life has changed tremendously since my car was stolen, and it's made me very sad over the last 3 weeks. But we're close to buying our new car here in the next several days, more like a couple weeks, so I'm kind of looking at it like, that's like the finish line I really just can't wait to get to, you know what I mean? Because then I can get any job again and not just what I can walk to and afford to Uber to, which I'm sure you guys understand. Very excited for that milestone. Hey Foodies, join our membership. When you send a gift or a super chat, it goes straight to our charity where we're feeding the homeless. Remember me, Claudette Jeffrey? I do remember Claudette Jeffrey. It's really nothing like spending time with the Foodies. Thank you for changing my life. I'm so in love with you all. Thank you again for all the support. And do I have a Hellcat engine in my car? No, I don't. But This next car we're gonna get is gonna be our baby, and I'm protecting it with everything. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. My sister is gonna sell me her car when she buys her next one. Very excited, very grateful. Cash app me at $ChocolateSugi and email chocolatesugi@gmail.com. Foodies, come join us live daily here in at our second channel, Sugi's Chocolate Factory. Hey, check out our chicken Alfredo recipe. You're gonna love it. Hit that like button. I love you for watching. Bye.